Good morning, all of you. Myself Sandeep Parashar, and I'm welcoming you online classes, computer class, 10th class. 10th class, we are reading part A. In part A, we already finished communication, and after that, we started part A, unit second, stress management. In the last class, I told you about what is stress and how to overcome the stress. Now, session 2 is ability to work independently. Means we will work only for ourselves, not for others. Be your own boss. Be your own boss. Ability to work independently. The capacity to work on your own is an important asset. Working independently, the absence of any outside influences can be extremely beneficial for an individual, as the passion for achieving something of our we can have path to success and can boost our confidence. Whenever we are working for us, for ourselves, we need to do more work and more silently work and more confidently work. It will boost our work power and confidence. It will teach us how self motivated, because if we are working for ourselves, if we are only our boss, then so many times we are in the low time, then we need to be self motivated. Meaning of an independent person. What does it mean to be independent? An independent person is aware of his feelings, characters, observes and evaluate his behavior and correct his mistakes. Means if we are working only for ourselves, then we are only a person who make the mistake, who change the mistakes, and who is responsible for our behavior. If our business is going down, then nobody is responsible, only we are responsible. Advantage of working independently: boost self confidence. If we are working in a group, if anything happened, if we will doing good in our job, everybody is the sharing of praises, congratulations shared by the everyone. But we are working for ourselves. If we are our own independently, then if anything happened good, then we do it only for ourselves, so it will create our confidence. Make the person self reliant. An independent person is resourceful and rely only on himself. Means he is based only on himself, not everyone. Any resources given by you, this is for you, not anybody comes and give resources to you. Make the person emotionally independent. If we are working for ourselves, we need to making ourselves hard in our emotions, because if we get low, this is not good for ourselves, so it will create our emotions high. Max decision making an easy task. If we are working in a group, this is not a single task, so we can't take a decision on our basis, on our resources. But we are working only for ourselves, we can take any decision for on our resources, on our ability. Bring out the best in a person. If anybody is working for himself and he is alone, that time he is doing his work with pure hard work, because he know if anything happened, then he is the responsible. Increase self value and self esteem. The achievement of emotions, social and personal independence give the person a sense of accomplishment. This eventually changes the perception of a person about himself and how others perceive him. If we do it anything and we are famous, then it will show our self value, and we will create our self value ourself. Make the person accountable. Accountable means if anything happened, any loses, any profit, we are responsible for us. Nobody will accomplish the task, we are responsible. If we are not complete the task, it means we are not doing good. Skill required to work independently. Self motivations. I already told you, if we are working in any task, then we need to give self motivation to ourselves. Organization skill. If you are going to open any business, then you need to do it everything in your organization. So you need to have organization skill regarding or related to your task. Multitasking ability. If we open any business, then in starting we need to do it so many things in ourselves. Discipline. You need to be pure discipline if you doing your business. Communication skill. We need to improve our communication because it is necessary part in our normal life, and whenever you are going to create anything, you need to do it, because if we are in the group, then anybody is responsible for communication, but whenever we are working only for ourselves, then we are responsible. Resourcefulness. If only one person is there, then we have so many resources regarding our ability. We can think so many things, and only one person is responsible, it's you. How to become self-reliant. In this we have 3 steps: self-awareness, self-motivation and self-regulation. In this we have first self-awareness. Self-awareness means who am I, what am I. We know about our personality, our emotions, our weakness, our thoughts, our beliefs, emotions and motivations, everything we need to know about this. Allow us to understand people, how they perceive you, means how they understand us, how they understand our attitude, our responsibility and our response, how they work on our response. It will come in the self awareness. We need to think about our self confidence. Types of self awareness: external self awareness and internal self awareness. External, these type of self awareness require understanding how other people perceive us. Surface in situation when people are the center of attentions. People who have a high degree of external self awareness may be categorized as pleasers. External self awareness means we need to do it confidence in ourselves. We need to motivate ourselves, because if we are the main center of anything in any meeting, we need to work on this. So this is self awareness, how I feel from the inside. Internal self awareness. This type of self awareness represent how we see our values. What is our value in the market? This is our internal self awareness. Aspirations, thought, feelings, behavior, strength, weakness, nobody will show you. You need to show yourself. If I am weak in this thing, then I need to do it hard things on this. Okay, we will need in next meeting. Thank you. Stay at home, stay safe.